Can we check the tires? We check the struts. Stuff a little bit. Tires are good. Tires are good.
They can do a burnout on them. Say they can do burnouts.
You haven't flown this one yet, have you?
I have.
You have?
Flew last week.
Oh, okay, good. Did you fly with David at all?
No.
You
Nope.
just met him. You
Yep.
didn't fly with him. Were you supposed to?
No. No, he was busy on Saturday.
He's busy a lot, and he's dumping 11 active students, and I'm going to have to pick up the slack a good bit. We got 20 people, 20 students on the waiting list, or 25 at Georgia Tech.
Jeez.
That are waiting for an instructor.
Really?
Yeah, I really hate it that the chief instructor is kind of a twit. And
Tell me what you really think.
Well, you know, you say, oh, he's a nice guy. Well, he's a nice guy, but his ADM is not in line with mine. And if people want to join the club, they want to learn how to fly, they don't want to hear that they're number 25 on the waiting list.
Yeah.
I told them to go ahead and give them to me. I'll get them started, and then I'll do my best to make sure that they have an instructor when they need one. And he doesn't like that. He wants you to pick an instructor, or pick a student, and then stay with him 100%. I said, well, what happens if there's a conflict on the schedule? He doesn't have an answer to that. You know, if you want to fly every Tuesday, and if you wanted to fly Monday through Friday at 8 o'clock in the morning, and somebody else comes along and wants to fly at 8 o'clock one day that week,
Right.
you know, what's fair?
Right.
That thing's out of adjustment. Oh, it sticks out. It needs
Sticks
to
out,
be
yeah.
needs to be adjusted.
Yeah.
This has got the same radio in it, 430. This has got this. This has got the same radios on the 150. This has got the same
Transponder
as the other
172.
172, and it's got the same attitude indicator. We're going to put one of these in the 150. Good investment.
Yeah.
Yeah, the attitude indicator in 150 is failing.
Clear prop.
You prime it?
Yep.
Prime it again.
That window giving you grief again?
I figured it out. Bend the handle up.
Oh, okay.
Worn out, and it's a little lube in there.
They changing the ATIS or something?
There's the ATIS.
Yep.
Gotta switch it over. This is the active side.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like they're changing it. Wait a second. Why is it not?
You're on 3.
Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, when you don't have an ATIS, you call them up and you say, Gwinnett Ground Cessna 733 X-ray Echo, eastbound negative ATIS.
Okay.
And they're recording it right now. They're probably doing the first recording. I don't know what time the tower opens here. I think it's
7 a.m.
the 7?
Yep.
Oh, well, they're just now getting their coffee and donuts. They haven't gotten around to doing the ATIS. But it looks like it's pretty good visibility. Got red sky in the morning. Sailors take warning. We got some weather moving in.
Yep. Gwinnett Ground, Cessna 733 X-ray Echo at AeroVentures, negative ATIS. We will be departing eastbound.
That was a good practice call. You called them on the ATIS frequency.
Indeed I did.
You gotta call them on the number 1 radio.
We're departing westbound, not eastbound.
Westbound? You want to go to PDK?
Nope. No, I don't.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Good one out of Golf Romeo, runway 7, you clear to land.
Clear to land 7, Golf Romeo, thanks.
Welcome, wind calm.
Wind is calm. Okay, that's a good piece of information.
Don't have my...
124.1 is the right frequency.
That was ground?
Oh, ground is 121.8.
Yeah. Gwinnett Ground, Cessna 733 X-ray Echo at AeroVentures, departing eastbound at negative ATIS.
733 X-ray Echo. The ATIS is NOTAMed out of service until the 8th of next month. Runway 7, taxi via Tango Juliet Whiskey, wind 060 at 4, altimeter 3000.
Go ahead and say X-ray Echo, Roger.
3 X-ray Echo, roger.
You're supposed to say, taxi to runway 7. X-ray. That's all right. He got it. But he told us that we didn't check the NOTAMs.
No, we didn't.
You're supposed to check the NOTAMs every time you go to the airport. But I have never done that. So now we know that you need to check NOTAMs before you fly. I guess we could have called the phone number for the tower, and they would publish that, or they would have that on the recording.
Ground bearing 6446 November Air Harbor with the information ready to taxi.
Bearing 6446 November, runway 7, taxi via Whiskey.
7 via Whiskey to
This
runway
taxiway Tango?
746
Yeah.
November.
Not clearly marked.
No, it's not. This is Zulu.
That's Juliet.
That's Juliet. This is Zulu.
Yep.
The other one over there is the one that's not marked. That's Tango over there. Tango, Juliet, Zulu. There is one little sign there at the blockade. But half the people in the tower don't know that is Zulu or Tango. They can't see it at the tower.
Right. Surprising amount of traffic this morning.
Yeah. A lot of the medical flights come in early in the morning.
Yeah.
The push to talk switch, I had a complaint on it. It looks like it's ready to break or something.
Getting kind of wonky.
Well, I don't know. Somebody said it was bent.
Huh.
I was going to try to fix it, but I don't have time.
Alright.
What is this, your cheat sheet on the reference maneuvers?
Came with the kneeboard. Believe it or not.
Cool.
Alright, run up checklist. Brake set. Fuel is set to both. Trim.
Wow, somebody had it set really low.
Yep. Trim set to take off. Flight controls are free.
And moving correct.
And correct. Instruments. Are set. Oh, there's David.
Oh, look at that. I wonder who he's flying with. I think he's flying with Joel.
Mixture is full rich. Primer is in and boxed. 1700 RPM.
19 Golf Romeo, going at ground.
19 Golf Romeo, looking Whiskey.
Thanks, sir. And just wondering if you remembered what the base of those clouds were as you descended through. Thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
It might be a carburetor issue, but I put brand new plugs in it, and it still has a little bit of a miss. So it's not electrical. It's got to be fuel oriented.
Alright. We're sucking. The oils or temps and pressures are in the green. So that's good. Alright. Checklist complete. Over to tower. Gwinnett Tower, Cessna 733 X-ray Echo, ready for departure.
Maintenance 1 exited Charlie for me and hold short at 7 at Charlie.
Exiting at Charlie, holding short. -1.
733 X-ray Echo, Gwinnett to Tower, hold short runway 7, a vehicle on the runway.
Holding short of runway 7, 3 X-ray Echo.
Clear radio calls.
733 X-ray Echo, proceed on course to east, runway 7, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. Eastbound departure, runway 7, 3 X-ray Echo.
Good radio call.
Checking for traffic on final. Looks like we don't have any. That's good. Alright. Alright, lined up. And off we go. Airspeed's alive. 40 knots. Off we go.
This thing climbs really good, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Pitching for 60 knots.
Good morning, Tower. Baron 6446 November, ready to go, runway 7.
Baron 6446 November, Gwinnett Tower, good morning. Turn right heading 190, runway 7, clear for takeoff. The Cessna departure ahead of you is eastbound.
Clear for takeoff, runway 7.
Okay, let's just go to Winder.
Okay.
6446 November.
sometimes
chugging,
you can't hardly get there by the time you get to Winder. This thing climbs at like 1,500 feet a minute if you're in the right conditions. Alright, that's good right there. Let's level out at 3,000.
6 November, flying 190, contact line departure. If you would pass the base of the cloud system, please. Thank you.
Alright, 190, and I'll have that pass on the base of the cloud. 46 November, have a good morning.
Looks to me like they're like 35 or 4,000 feet.
Tower, maintenance 1-5, check the plane, flex off to the grass or perimeter 2.
Maintenance 1 right, thanks.
Alright, you're 200 feet above your altitude.
Yeah.
Get it down to the assigned altitude. That's why it was trimmed down so low. Get it down there.
We have an overcharge condition. Or undercharge.
Oh. Well, was that on before?
No, just came on.
This came on?
Yep.
Oh, great. So we're losing our battery.
Yep.
Okay. In a case like that, we need to recycle the master switch. Hate to do that with the radios turned on, but we're outside the airspace. Let's turn these off.
Ready?
Yeah, that's good enough. I fixed it. Ammeter was showing a discharge.
Yep.
Let's reduce the power and get it off the red line. Uh-oh. Got a problem.
Yep.
Alright, let's turn back.
Not an emergency, but
it would become emergency,
yep,
more or less, if we lost our.
Yep.
Okay, we're 4 or 5 miles to the northeast, inbound with whatever.
Quebec Tower, Skyhawk 314 Golf Tango, 10 miles to the east.
Transferring through to PDK.
No, 314 Golf Tango, Quebec Tower. Transition approved. Altimeter 3001.
You better give them a call.
Quebec Tower, Cessna 733 X-ray Echo, about 7 miles to the east. We need to come in and make a full stop, please.
733 X-ray Echo, under the left downwind, runway 7.
Left downwind of runway 7.
4,000. Three X-ray Echo, do you require any assistance?
Negative.
Negative assistance, thank you though, 3 X-ray Echo.
And 3 X-ray Echo, the wind is 0704 and the altimeter is 3001.
Well, this plane's going down for maintenance. I don't know what's wrong with it. I suspect either a alternator or a regulator. Yep. currently discharging the battery.
Yep. Okay.
Runway 7, you're clear to land.
Clear to land, X-ray echo.
Clear to land, 3 X-ray echo. Alright, we're at about our pattern altitude. Let's do our checklist. Gas is both, undercarriage is fixed, mixture full rich. Prop is fixed. The other way. RP is coming out. First notch of flaps. And we'll start our turn.
Okay, if there were an engine emergency, would you have done a different approach?
I would have come in tighter.
Alrighty, well this is not an engine emergency, so, but that's a good point. We're high enough where we can make the runway if the engine quit. I get the speed where it needs to be. This was an appropriate lesson to reinforce your ADM. Could have flared a little more.
Go back tower, helicopter 30 Echo Zulu.
Up 30 Echo Zulu.
But let it roll, don't use any brakes yet.
To the east, inbound for landing on the north ramp.
Nose up.
30 Echo Zulu, enter, report 1 east for landing Yankee, can enter us straight in for Yankee.
That's the sight picture. That's the landing sight picture right there.
Turn left on Delta, taxi ramp, not too bad, have a good day.
Left on Delta, taxi the ramp, have a nice day, 3 X-ray Echo.
And 30 Echo Zulu is straight in for Yankee, and call you 1 mile out.
Well, that's a bit of a disappointment, but
all good training.
Yes, it is.
I don't know how you turn off the transponder. Oh, there it is, right there.
It's the big button that says power, John.
Well, they spelled it wrong. They left off the O and the E. All the vowels.
730 Echo Zulu, taxiway Yankee, clear to land, proceed to the ramp upon arrival.
Okay, clear to land on Yankee and over to the ramp. Thanks. 30 Echo Zulu.
Well,
You're welcome. Have a good day.
intermittent problem. It'll be difficult to identify.
November 314 Golf Tango for exchange approved. Have a safe flight.
Exchange approved for but a very, to me, a very good opportunity.
Yep. See what happens. That red light is important, and if you didn't notice it, or if that light wasn't working, and you didn't notice the ammeter discharging, you would run out of batteries, your radios would all quit. That would continue, so you could still have an attitude indicator. But you'd lose your all your communications, you'd lose your lights, lose your fuel gauges, your flaps, they're electric. You have to do a no-flap landing, which is something we need to practice. I think we've done a couple of those, didn't we? Do a no-flap landing?
No, we haven't.
Okay, well, remind me. Now, if the 150 is back, we can fly the 150.
Yeah, looks like David's gone, so
Must be back.
yep.
Was he flying it alone? Yeah, maybe.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, if I was going up trying to purposely do spins, I would not have a passenger.
He's been talking about doing spins in the 150 forever. But he typically flies so much that I wouldn't think he'd want to go out by himself anytime. I wish there was a way you could figure out what has failed. I guess you just start replacing components until we hit on the right one. The alternator is $500. Regulator is $300, and solenoids are $100.
It's just money. Can't take it with you. But doesn't mean it hurts any less.
No, that's no problem. It's just, to me, it's frustrating because I want to fix everything myself.
Yeah, I know what you
And
mean.
that's something I'm not really,
Allowed to do.
well, I'm not allowed to do it. I would do it if I knew how.
Sure.
I've replaced alternators, I've replaced regulators, I've replaced solenoids, I've replaced everything on a system.
Awesome.
Got 4 or 5 people that are in the process of signing up. And that's going to give us a lot of cash to fix that alternator.
Be good.
Okay, there's a little difference on this. The primer's in the same spot.
Yep.
Prime it a couple times. And this one here, when you're cranking it, just give it 2, push it all the way in, pull it all the way out, just briskly, and it'll fire right up. You have to turn on the transponder manually. This one will come on automatically. This one you got to turn on manually. There's no
audio panel?
no avionics master switch.
Oh.
No audio panel.
Huh. Okay.
That's the brake, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need to brake it.
Okay.
I don't think it works.
Clear prop.
Hand on the throttle. No, only when you're cranking it.
Okay.
That'll flood it. Okay, crank it. No, just once. Just once.
Okay.
I think you flooded it. Okay. Go ahead, crank it.
Okay.
Everything's working. Gotta turn this radio on manually.
Alrighty.
This one here, you have to he's fixing 172.
Okay. Alright.
Gotta dial up. Oh, we don't have an ATIS.
We don't have an
We're not
ATIS.
full with that.
Right.
Okay, let's pull out. We'll turn on the transponder. Hit the alt button. Good.
Okay.
Well, I think the reason this was so hard to start was because it's hot.
Yep.
They're always hard to start when they're hot. But you don't want to be pumping the throttle, squirting raw gas into the carburetor, and it drips down into the
cylinders.
No, not the cylinders. That'd be great if it was the cylinders.
Well,
It drove
throttle body and all
into
that stuff.
the carburetor airbox.
Yeah.
That's a good way to start a fire. So you can pump it while you're cranking it. You can push the throttle in one time. It'll juice it up a little bit. Nope, you want to be on ground. That's ground.
Yep.
Tower. Okay, we're going to be, we'll go to winder.
Okay. Quebec ground, Cessna 9191 uniform, eastbound departure.
With negative ATIS. That's alright. Don't have to say that.
Cessna 9191 uniform, Gwinnett ground, runway 7. Taxi via Tango, Juliet Zulu. Wind 030 at 6. Altimeter 3002.
They respond.
9191 uniform, taxiing to runway 7 via Tango, Juliet Zulu.
91 uniform, you did say eastbound, is that correct, sir?
Yes, sir, that is correct.
Thank you.
It's like he's doing auto rotations.
Yeah. Do that all the time, every day. How does this thing feel? It's sporty, isn't it?
A little snappier.
Yeah, it's a lot smaller and more compact. You don't have the power though. It's a bit lacking on horsepower.
Kind of reminds me of like a MGB. Feels really cool, looks really cool. Doesn't go very fast.
Yeah, I had an MGB years ago. Started out green, I painted it yellow. I fixed everything on it. Everything leaked.
Yep.
Wheel cylinders leaked, master cylinder leaked, clutch leaked, all hydraulic. The gas tank leaked. Engine leaked.
That's pretty normal for a British car.
Yeah, they're not very good cars.
But when they work, they're fun.
Yeah, I had an Austin Healey.
Ooh.
That was when I was in high school.
Ooh.
And I just overhauled an Austin Healey engine.
Go away, birds.
Yeah, I just overhauled it. It was several years ago, actually. It's sitting in Todd's garage, waiting to be installed. But it never will be.
Why not?
Because he's not ever going to do it.
You're not?
No, I was just helping him.
Oh, I understand.
He's more or less moved to Miami as an instructor for Boeing.
Huh.
So,
could be worse.
Well, he didn't tell anybody. He claims that he's just down there temporarily, but he's been down there 4 months. Holidays, weekends. He only comes home for emergency.
Okay, run up checklist.
Boy, that sun is strong. I should have brought my sunglasses. Bring them.
Brakes set. Fuel.
That stays on.
Yeah, it's on.
It's only on.
Trim set for takeoff. Flight controls. Free and correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rudder's working. You have a rear view mirror too.
Oh. Mixture full rich. Primer is in and locked. 1700 RPM. All right, mags. Check. RP. Check. Vacuum is sucking. Amps, volts. You see a dip? Yeah. Okay, flaps are coming back up. Oil pressure and temperature.
I want to check the idle. Make sure the idle's below 1,000.
Pressure and temps are good. Idle, check closed. Friction. There we go. Takeoff checklist complete. Gwinnett Tower, Cessna 9191 uniform, ready for eastbound departure, runway 7.
That's 9191 uniform, Gwinnett Tower. Proceed on course, runway 7, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 7, 91 uniform. Looking for traffic on final. I don't see any. All right. Got to pedal really hard. Airspeed's alive, 50 knots.
Stay in the middle.
70 knots pitch.
That thing is not calibrated.
Much lighter.
Oh yeah, it's real responsive. Well, you get it up to 2,500. We'll do some maneuvers. That's the stall warning.
Yeah.
It comes on prematurely. I don't know. I've never fixed a stall warning horn. It's just a reed, like a saxophone reed. Just level it off at 2,500. Just turn right. Aim for winder. That's good right there. Get outside that blue circle, we'll be good to go. The ground speed is only 68, 70 now. We have a pretty stiff headwind. We're reading 90 knots, but we're only doing 72. Turn left now. This is our GPS that we can use to guide our path. So let's hold it at 2,700. Trimmed up for straight level. 2,700.
OCW?
Now let's reduce the power down to about 2,500. That ring, so we can just wait, see how that goes. But look at this difference in the ground speed and the air speed.
Yeah.
Doing over 100, or it says about 100 right there.
Yeah.
It's miles an hour. So it's this is in knots, that's miles an hour. So the difference is not all that bad. 73 versus 90. It's about 6 knots or thereabouts. Okay, the lady should give us a frequency change. They don't have to, that's kind of a courtesy thing. But we are definitely outside of her airspace now.
Yep.
We can maneuver. Let's do some maneuvers to get you warmed up with this airplane.
All right.
Go ahead and do a crisp turn to the left, followed by a crisp turn to the right, just to get the feel for it. Don't be afraid to muscle it around. It is a sports plane. Sports car plane. How'd that feel? Very similar, but it's a little more responsive.
You get a lot more feedback through your butt.
Yeah, true. There's the rudder. Wiggle your tail. You do a steep turn, 360 degrees, heading 030. Well, no, you're not. You're heading 090. Did we fail to set that, or did there presets?
Wasn't on the, I don't think it was on the checklist.
Oh my gosh. That's terrible.
Steep climbing turn, I assume?
No, just do a level turn at 2700, starting at east, roll it into a turn, and get the sight picture. Hold that. Add some back pressure so you don't descend. Oh, look outside. Look at this. Look at the horizon. That's where it's got to be. A little bit more bank. Much, just a little bit more. A little more back pressure. No. Keep it coming around. Heading east. Oh, we just spun the whole attitude. Heading indicator just did 3 loops. That's going out too. Alright, let's do one to the right. Hold that sight picture. Check your altimeter. Get back to the sight picture. If it looks like you're descending, you want to add some back pressure. You just did that to commercial standards. 50 feet. 100 feet for private, 50 feet for commercial. So if you can do that on your check ride, you'll ace your check ride. Now let's do some stalls. Okay? Approach to a landing stall. I'll talk you through it, alright? Unless you don't want me to.
No. Or 2,700 feet.
Alright.
Okay.
Do a clearing turn. Always do a clearing turn before every single maneuver. If you fail to do the clearing turn, you're busted. Don't just do the turn. You actually got to look outside and look for traffic. Always look for traffic. Okay. Clear down below. Clear up above. Clear all around. Yep. Alright, I'll continue to talk you through it. Pre-landing check, dump. Gas, undercarriage, down on my side. Mixture,
prop is fixed. Flaps, we want 10.
Well, we'll put the flaps down just like we're doing a landing, right? This is a landing stall.
Right.
Approach to a landing stall. Okay. Carburetor heat. We're downwind.
Coming
Make
out.
the numbers 1700 first. Keep the numbers. 10 degrees flaps. another 10 degrees of flaps. Turn a base. Another power reduction. Now we're coming down final approach. Go ahead and stall it and recover. Okay, recover. Full power. Full power. Full power. Carburetor heat off. Flaps up. Get the nose up. Don't descend. Keep that nose up. A little higher. A little higher. You gotta go over that tree that's in between us. We lost 150 feet, so hopefully we were 151 feet above that oak tree between us and the runway. Alright, do another one. Carburetor heat. Carburetor's coming out. 1700. Flaps. Don't descend. Keep the nose coming up. Another 10 degrees of flaps, another power reduction. We're coming down final approach. Go ahead and stall it. Don't want to lose any altitude. There's our 2650. There's a stall. There it is. Full power. Get the nose up. That's a right rudder. You need more right rudder in the recovery. Flaps up. Carburetor heat off. Keep climbing. Alright, well you're a little slow on the recovery. Full power, flaps up, carburetor heat off, and get over that oak tree. Alright, let's do another one. Okay? Carburetor heat. 1700. We're beating the numbers. We're at 2700 feet. 10 degrees of flaps. Keep the nose coming up. Another power reduction, another 10 degrees of flaps. Okay, see if you can maintain directional stability. Go ahead and stall it and recover. There's the stall. Full power. Nose down. Get to the feet and get the nose back up. Okay, we lost 76 and a half feet. Not bad. Everyone got a little bit better in the recovery. The recovery, of course, is what is most important. Alright, let's do a takeoff and departure stall. We've done these before, I think. I'll demonstrate a takeoff and departure stall.
Yeah, I don't think that we have.
Okay, I got the plane. You relax, take a deep breath.
Okay.
And I'm going to do a clearing turn to the right. Clear down below. Clear out in front. Clear up above. Clear all around. Okay, we're at 2,700 feet. Carburetor heat. We're going to do it without flaps. You don't use flaps on a takeoff. So I'm going to slow it down to lift-off speed. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put full power in. I'm going to haul the nose up and I'm going to stall it right over the runway. And then I'm going to try to recover before I come crashing down on the runway. Okay. Full power. Nose up real steep. There's the stall. Recovery. Get the nose up, just fly it over the top. Okay, I didn't lose anything. Still at 2,800 feet. I'm going to do it again. Carburetor heat. Reduce the power. Carburetor heat off. Full power. Taking off. And over-rotate. Okay. Check the altitude. Right there is the stall and the recovery. Lots of rudder. Lots of controls. Didn't lose any altitude. Takes a lot of control input to keep the wings level and a lot of rudder to keep it going straight. Don't be afraid you're going to break the airplane. Okay. Alright, you got it. Alright, I have control. We can do one more stall without a clearing turn. Do 3 in a row without a clearing turn. Okay? Just carburetor heat. Slow it up. Put the carburetor heat on and pull the power off. Slow it down to lift-off speed. Mark your altitude. We're at 2,800. Yeah. Okay, now you put the carburetor heat off at full power. Haul the nose hovering around. It still stayed up in the air. All right, do another one. We're going to do another. We have to do a clearing turn.
Yep.
All right, let's do in the turn. We'll do our pre-landing check, and we'll clear down below, clear up above, clear out front, clear down below, clear all around. All right, let's do a carburetor heat. Heat 1700, and we'll slow it down to lift-off speed, and then put the power in, and at the same time pull the yoke back while you're pushing the power in.
So carb heat in, power on, rotate.
Okay, stay with it, stay with it. Alright, okay, that was... We could have got it into a spin if we tried.
Let's not.
That's good. You were using those controls like they had to be used, doing whatever it takes to keep the thing from crashing into the ground.
The attitude is unbelievable.
Yeah, it takes a lot. Alright, that's enough of that. We'll do those more. This is a fun plane to do that with.
Yeah.
Alright, there's Winder. Some landings down there.
What's Winder seat?
143.0. I'll dial it up again. Let's descend down to pattern altitude.
8-mile final for runway 23, Cherokee County.
Now this frequency is for all the airports in the area. Let's reduce the power and get it down to pattern altitude. We're going to end up, we're going to go straight ahead and enter downwind for runway 31, which is going back this way.
Yep.
Hitting indicator. You didn't see that, but it spun around two loops, at least 2 loops, and it ended up on the correct heading. But I think both those instruments are going to be gone pretty soon, but they're not required. We could just cover them up. And, yeah. Not required for VFR flying. Those are only for instrument flying. I don't hear anybody talking on the radio.
Me neither.
But that doesn't mean anything. Nope. You still have to look outside and watch for some guy that doesn't have a radio. The Piper Cub doesn't even have an electrical system. And are they legal to fly out here?
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah. Are they legal to fly in at Gwinnett County without a radio?
No, you have to be able to contact power.
Yeah, you have to have two-way communication. You don't have to have a transponder.
Yeah.
But you have to have a radio. Okay, you're too low. Let's get back up to pattern altitude. Full power. Pull the nose up. Let's get up there so we can see better. As soon as you turn downwind, you're going to make your radio call. Probably should have made a radio call sooner. Just a courtesy call.
Winder traffic, Cessna 9191 uniform entering left downwind, runway 31, Winder.
Perfect.
Cherokee County traffic, it's Beechjet 1116 Romeo's on a 3-mile final to runway 23, Cherokee County.
The Beechjet.
Nice plane.
Yeah. Multi-million-dollar plane. All right, let's do a couple landings here. See how you do.
Okay. Gas fixed, undercarriage fixed, top fixed, mixture is full rich. Carb heat coming out, flaps are coming down. I didn't produce power.
Now we'll go left to right. Carburetor heat, power, flaps.
Winder traffic, Cessna 9191 uniform, turning left base, runway 31, winder.
Oh, aerobatic maneuver. Okay, you're a little close. You're a little high, so adjust your rate of descent to fix it up. You want to be at 500 feet when you turn final at a half a mile away. You're a little close, but you can fix it up. Add more flaps. I'd like you to stay with 30 degrees of flaps. Only use 40 degrees in a grass strip, short grass strip. Okay, this is going to work out great. So let's maneuver it so that we're lined up. Just hold that sight picture. Check your airspeed. You want about 55 to 60 miles an hour on final. It looks real good. The wind looks like it's from the right. And you're crabbing to the right. That's good. That means you're controlling the plane, but you're getting a little slow. What controls your airspeed? Pitch. Lower the nose a little bit and hold that sight picture right there. Hold it right there. That's a good sight picture. Hold that right there. You have to work the controls to get it to look right. Hold that picture right there. Now you flare. Hold it off. All right, that was a good landing. But I did it.
Yes, you did.
Okay, flaps up.
Flaps up, carb heat is in.
Go ahead and give it full power, we'll take off.
Full power.
Hold the nose up just a little bit. Get the nose wheel off the ground. There you go, that's good speed. You had a tendency to hold the nose up a little bit high, and our airspeed was getting too low. It'll be good for a short field landing, but airspeed is everything close to the ground. Yeah, that wind is starting to pick up a little bit.
Yeah, it is.
He's in favor. Oh, good. You're going to want to fly his Bonanza, eventually. He's not going to like that.
No, he won't.
But you're going to tell him that, look, I'm going to fly your Bonanza or I'm going to quit. Then he'll say, okay, you can fly it. Just make sure he puts you on the insurance policy.
It does not feel like we are gaining much altitude here.
We're plenty high in turn. In turn at 500 feet. Okay, that's good. It's downwind. You don't need to bank quite so steep.
Winder traffic, Cessna 9191 uniform, left downwind, runway 31, winder traffic.
Let's get up to our pattern altitude before we lower the nose. Right, there's our pattern altitude.
Unicom, midnight 296 is approximately 7 miles to the north. Going to be setting up 145, then down with runway 10.
You don't get too close. Right, at the right altitude, you're at the right distance. Now you want to get set up for landing.
Gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop, flaps,
Carburetor, reduce the power.
suction.
That's good.
Really touchy. Alright, flaps are 10.
Yeah, get ready to turn. Another power reduction, another 10 degrees of flaps. That's a good distance. Do a nice smooth descending turn. The sight picture. Roll it out so you're perpendicular. Keep it coming down, or still a little bit high. 20 degrees of flaps. You could.
We got 20.
Yeah, we got. You want to add another 10. A hot day, you want to hold off on that. You're angling away from the runway, so don't do that. Stay perpendicular. Right, that looks like it could be a pretty good spot to start your turn. Keep your eyes outside. Stay with the sight picture.
Too much.
Too much. Well, the wind is blowing us off the center line. And it's pretty stiff up here. Power all the way off. And just hold the sight picture. Don't let the nose get up too high. Kind of aim for the numbers. Just hold that right there. Hold that right there. The numbers were right on that bug. See that splattered bug on the windshield? Kind of line them up. Keep it steady. Coming down good. And look down the runway now and just fly it over the top of the runway. Don't flare it out so high. Just hold it off, hold it off. There it is. Gotta get on that rudder. The tail behind you. We got a direct crosswind and it's pretty stiff. Okay, that's good crosswind landing practice. We got the nose up really high at the last second.
Yep.
And the wind kicked us over. All good experience. need to hold it in a little bit.
Hawker 4062, yeah, we're inbound. 10 minutes out. Should have a rental car for a passenger named Tannenbaum. 062, yeah, roger, thank you. They're not at pattern altitude. Traffic, Cessna 9191 uniform is midfield for left traffic, runway 31, winder. We are abeam the numbers. Out, power reduction, gas on both, undercarriage is fixed, mixture is full rich, props is fixed, flaps 10, perpendicular to the runway. We should be landing on runway 5, but I want to get the crosswind landing practice in for you. Winder traffic, Cessna 91 uniform is turning left final for runway 31, winder traffic. That stall warning horn is getting worse and worse. Lower the nose and keep the numbers in your sights. Don't want to bury the... I can't see the number. Alright, there you go. Hold it right there. Get the nose down a little bit more. Now you can look down the runway and keep the runway in sight. Don't bury it. You've got the nose up pretty high. See what I mean by burying the runway? You can't see it. You need to keep it in sight, and just as soon as you get to this sight picture, then you can have the nose back. Right there is the landing sight picture. Right there. This is a new airplane, and it's a little different. Alright, we gotta go back. We're low on fuel, and we're running out of time. What do you think about this plane? Do you think it's harder to land or easier to land? It's different. A little different. It's different. You know, all my other training has been in 172s. The side picture's a little bit different. Well, that flare's a little bit different, but the sight picture should be the same. You had a tendency to get a little slow on final and hold the nose up a little bit high. And if you can't see the numbers on the runway when you're coming down final, it means you got the nose too high. So you put the nose down, and if you feel like you're too close to the ground, you can add some power and it'll climb with the nose pointed down. But I like to say you dive it down to the numbers, and then when you're over the numbers, transition your sight down the runway and hold the sight picture.
And I think that's my greatest difficulty at the moment, is being willing to dive and then flare.
I hesitate to say dive, but keep the nose down so that you're pointed towards the point towards the numbers. And try not to bury the runway with the nose, because once you bury the runway, you don't have any perspective on how fast you're coming down and where you are. And the wind can be blowing you away from the runway and you can't see it.
Right.
So you have to kind of level out your approach so that you're a little flatter. And be flat until you're almost touching the ground, and then raise the nose up, but keep the runway in sight. You've got to look down the other end of the runway. I think you were trying to look too close to the nose, and then you buried it, and you couldn't see it.
Traffic 12 o'clock, way high.
You've got good eyes. Oh, I see him now. That's a jet blue. The tail number is blurry. There's our the nearest. Going down to LZU. Enter.
Make it downtown. Make it downtown. Midnight 296.
Left turn.
10. Make it downtown.
Take it straight back. Level it out at 2,500, but you're climbing. You want to keep the bank a little bit shallower. You don't want to make your passengers sick. It's gonna be smooth, commercial quality maneuvers. There's an appropriate time to do a steep turn. But you got to remember, you're going to be taking people for a ride, and unless they request aerobatic maneuvers, you want to keep them smooth and steady. About 30 years ago, I had this 17-year-old girl. We were practicing landings at Gwinnett County. She said, when we were practicing steep turns, she said, I don't feel good. We need to go back. I said, right here, let's go ahead and land. And before 1 minute passed, she projectile vomited all over the panel. No. She had just finished eating a gigantic Chinese lunch. Then she turned her head and puked all over the window and then dribbled down on the floor. That was the last time she flew. I got married and had 5 kids.
That's why I don't have breakfast before I fly.
Good point. We don't have ATIS. I guess it's going to be out for a while. So we're going to.
Airline 6, Gwinnett Tower, good morning.
Good morning, Airline 6 is with you to the south. 9 miles. There's
0106 with a request.
We're 9 miles, so aim towards the runway. See it?
Gwinnett Medical
And she's going to give us a right downwind
Airline 6.
for runway 7.
Sorry, what was your position?
Airline 6 about 10 to the south, 1,900 indicated.
Airline 6, proceed inbound, report GMC in sight.
Airline 6 proceed inbound, report GMC.
What's GMC?
Gwinnett Tower, Cessna 9191, uniform is 8 miles to the east.
Cessna 9191 uniform, Gwinnett Tower. Report to midfield, right downwind, runway 7. Wind 0605, altimeter is 3003.
Report right downwind midfield, 9-1 uniform.
Airline 6, the altimeter is 3003.
Altimeter 3003, thank you.
We have GMC in flight. Good visibility there.
Yeah, that was a good radio call.
Airline 6, understand you have GMC in sight. Landing will be at your own risk at the Gwinnett Medical
You should have said runway 7.
06010 right now.
You said midfield, but you didn't say midfield runway 7.
Okay.
And that's important at PDK because they have parallel runways.
There we go. That's what I was looking for. Landing instructor.
And they will tell you.
I'm just not awake yet.
Here they can be a little sloppy because they only have one runway and it's not obvious what runway to land on, but you have to repeat all hold short instruction, and when you're coming back in, repeat the runway that you land on. It'll be your pre-landing briefing. Gosh, it's nice up here. Cool. That's almost cool.
Man. Feels great.
Yeah, it's good. I'm glad we got to fly both airplanes. That worked out good. Yeah, you're learning so fast. It's amazing. You're doing your homework too. That's unusual. None of my students do their homework.
To the jet center or to the ramp and monitor that way.
Maybe you should just start feeding them.
Roger, Whiskey's on short ready for be a part of McCollum.
Not a bad idea.
November 1490 Whiskey Gwinnett Tower, turn left on course to McCollum, runway 7, takeoff.
Tower 1490 Whiskey, hold short, runway 7, ready to go.
Now 1490 Whiskey Gwinnett Tower, how do you hear me?
Real good.
So 90 Whiskey, turn left on course, runway 7, clear for takeoff.
Okay, left on course, runway 7, clear to go. 1490 Whiskey.
Tower, Cessna 91 uniform is midfield, right traffic for runway 7.
Full stop.
Full stop, 91 uniform.
That's a 9191 uniform, runway 7, clear to land.
Runway 7, clear to land, 91 uniform.
Now your radio calls are great.
Okay, so we're passing.
Tower 116 is landing ashore, GMC. Airline 6, thank you, winds at the airport 06008. 06008, yeah, that's it.
Jeez. Thanks, Jared. Our carriage.
Hard to see.
Prop. Prop heat is out. Flaps. 15.
Gwinnett Tower, this is helicopter 566 Bravo Charlie on the north ramp.
Helicopter 566 Bravo Charlie, Gwinnett Tower, good morning.
Good morning, sir. I'm not picking up any ATIS reports. Do we have any issues this morning?
Yes, sir. Did you look at the NOTAMs? Because they're NOTAMed out until the 8th of next month. We have no ATIS. They're upgrading our system, but we're using runway 7, wind 060 at 9er, altimeter 3002.
Altimeter 3002. Thank you, sir. I did not know that. Sorry about that. I'm requesting a south departure with a heading of 149.
Helicopter 566 Bravo Charlie, reposition to taxiway Yankee.
6 Bravo Charlie.
That looks good. Hold that sight picture. Be patient. Sound good? Wind is slightly from the right, but almost straight down the runway. Kind of varying. Let's just fly it all the way to the taxiway. Don't land it. Just lower your nose. Get some power. There you go. Fly it over the runway. Oops. Lower your nose. Pull the power off. I was hoping you were going to fly it over the top of the runway, but it's good. It's all good.
Go away, little birdie.
Pull the power off.
691 uniform, turn left, taxiway Delta. Taxi ramp via Tango, monitor ground point 8, please.
Ground point 8, right on Delta to Tango into the ramp. 9-1 uniform.
Left on.
Left on Delta.
Left on Delta, thank you, sir.
I got the tower of ground control dialed in.
Thank you.
Carburetor heat off, flaps up, and taxi to the ramp. Very good.
Started getting a little blustery this winder.
It's pretty brisk. Good day to practice crosswind landings, but we're not really to the point where we need to be practicing crosswind landing. But good introduction to crosswind landing. And it wasn't too bad. 8 knots, 90 degrees. You did really good for your first attempt at crosswind landing. But you got to get that sight picture on final. You're doing pretty good coming down here. At winder, you were burying the runway.
Yeah.
Could be dangerous because you can't see what's going to kill you.
True.
How are we doing on time?
A couple minutes after 9.
I got my little flight attendant waiting for me. I think.
Well, I guess she's flying this plane whether she wants to or not.
Well, this is the only plane she's flown.
Oh. It's also the only plane that's available.
Yeah. Well, the other one is being fixed right now. That guy that was walking past.
Yeah.
He is our
mechanic.
Our electrician. He's not a mechanic. He's a hack, but he's pretty good. He can solve problems.
Good enough to get his AMP?
No. He's a obnoxious Yankee from Maine. Talks with a real strong accent. So, but he talks an awful lot. So I warn you, do not
don't even try.
Engage him in a conversation. Oh no, I told Elisa to bring her mother today.
Front row.
To fly in the 172.
Front row.
Oh shit.
And Dad? No, that's your mechanic.
That's the mama right there.
Yeah.
This is going to be disappointing. Oh, I hate it. I forgot that I told her to bring her mother.
Doing a full...
Turn this off. Turn that off. Turn that off. Then the mixture. E and master.
Different. I like the 172 a little more.
Well, it's because that's the first one you flew. But after you fly this one a few times, you'll say, hey, I've been missing out on this fun airplane. Yeah, I like this plane better than the 172, just for pleasure flying.
Oh yeah,
And
just for bombing around. I
it
can see
really
that.
is easier. It's easy. It's quicker to learn how to land this thing.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You get the sight picture quicker.
We got charging problems. We have charging problems